Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending when you're going to be seeing this video. It's your brother, your boy, courserepscorner. Like I always tell you guys, it's my corner, it's your corner, and it's our corner.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love.
You know, in life, a thing that has happened to you is called experience, and like the word will always come, experience is the best teacher. And I have come to say no, experience is not the best teacher. You have to learn from others' experiences. I've always said so. Halima, having made the very first live stream with Princess, came out again to affirm what she said before. You know, sometimes when we hear word, it becomes funny. It's not funny. These words are not funny. And if somebody reportedly have something that comes out from directly, maybe direct contact from her or from him, there is this way the person will be talking about it, and you can see that yes, no matter what, there is still an atom of truth. I am not here to support Apostle Johnson Suleiman, neither am I here to support our sister Halima. No, all I'm saying is that if you are a man of God, be a man of God. If you're an actor, be an actor. If you are this, be this. If you are this, be this. Don't be this and be this at the same time. Halima is affirming what she said few days ago in her first video. Halima is affirming it and confirming that what she said in that video were all true. Halima confirms in this particular second live stream or live interview with Princess. Having said, I want to thank all of us for always watching my video. Thank you so much. For those of us who have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe, like, comment, and share so that we can bring you stories like this and tell you what is happening around the world. Till I come away next time till you see me on your screen, guys. I leave all of us in peace.
Do you know of that? Do you have any background as to what happened with those two?
I don't know about Nora,
Okay.
but there was a time Johnson told me about Kefi, and he said he told her that we were dating and that she's going to come to me and try to be my friend. So I was already looking out for her when he told me that. I mean, you know, I would believe him before I would believe somebody else, because naturally that's what it was going to be anyway, since we were together then. So anything he tells me, I take it that okay, he's being careful. So I said okay, and I was waiting for her, and she did, invited me for the opening of our restaurant, which I went for.
Did you see me? Did you see me there?
I can't remember. It's a long time in Maryland.
Because if you were there, you would have seen me right there, because she was my very good friend. In fact, I and a few other people went to her hometown to bury her. Okay, so that's why I said, what is even like, when I saw the question, of course, you can imagine how I would feel. But again, let me clear something first. I don't really know this Apostle Suleiman. You understand? And obviously, I've never met you as well. You understand? So yesterday, you could see that a lot of things you were saying were very, like, I don't know, new to me. I've only read one or two things about him. You understand? But after the video yesterday, I was on the phone with people, saying, didn't you read the story? I don't really know much. You understand? What I just noticed was every time somebody came up to interview you, it's either you were having issues or the person was having issues. And I was also watching. I was watching like these people, and I wrote it there when they were saying, it'd be like saying, so for Kefi's own,
yeah.
Why I'm going to ask is because you told me, you said yesterday, you said, and I quote, you said he talks about some people, he mentions their name, but you don't take his word for it because he name drops. You said because he name drops.
He is a talker.
But you said he name drops.
A talker is still the same thing as name dropping.
No, some people talk. They enjoy talking, but
a talker who likes to talk.
So but now what you're saying now is that, I mean, it's as if like for Kefi's own, she came to see you. Was there any, like, I don't know, Did you notice anything like there was anything between them or something? I mean, that's the question.
They were not together. They were not together
Okay.
when I saw them. Kefi came to my house.
Okay.
Kefi came to my place with her twins. I don't know if they are friends or sisters. So
Okay.
3 of them came to this house, and he sent me a message to be careful, you know, what I say. And I said, why? He said, because she knows we are dating. I'm like, why are you telling everybody we are dating? You understand?
Okay.
There's no need to add sugar or add any lie or try to do one or me trying to look good. You understand? Trying to paint a picture of you know, naivety, or maybe trying to, you understand, spoil somebody's image. No, that's not it. I mean, there's no need for all this argument in the first place if there was no lies. You understand? I need to clear my name. So the way they are pushing all the lies out is the same way I'm going to give it back to them. Because there are so many things I know that they don't know.
Okay.
It's not easy to know somebody for 14 years. So I don't understand, you know,
sorry.
when I need to come and defend the relationship and come and the manager BPR already said it's that we dated. So that's supposed to be their breaking news. Or what else I don't understand. It's covered. When she came, when she felt ill, he told me that she said she needed money. And I said, help her now, she's your friend. You understand? He said no, because when he started dating, he does not want all those things. I said, help her, she's sick. And then she traveled. We were together when we got the news that she died. And he started crying. That if he had known, he would have helped her.
Helped her, okay.
If you had known, that's not an excuse. Whether the person is your enemy is not an excuse.
Exactly.
That she's dead, did you help her? She's just like one other person that you know in your life now. So when you keep telling people that if you know you would have helped this person, if you know, are you God? Okay. She's late now. She can't defend herself.
Exactly. So which is why
people, if you are wrong, you are wrong. Do not try to try and twist the word and bring people to come and be dramatic online. I'm a straightforward somebody. I'm gonna give it to you how it is. There is no need to lie about anything with Sule. Why would I come and be, you know, talking about him here? I mean, if I've had evidences all these years, this is something he sent to me. I don't even know him. People still arguing. He sent it for me to read. I don't know him before. You can see how old this is. This is old. I can't believe I have to do it. This picture, I took it from my own phone. You can see me there standing. You will see it. Okay, I don't know how you're going to see it.
I'm coming. Hold on. Please hold on.
Let's do it.
Sorry.
You can see how young he was. He was 41 years old here. Okay? And this is Protea in Ikeja, directly from my camera. This is the same place. You understand? Since they want us. This is what I bought. This is the same shirt he's been going about with.
Is this him? He looks very young here.
He was 41 years old. This was on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
I'm just trying to show you, you know, little stuff, because they want me to exhaust my evidences so that, you know, they will have whatever to say. If we are going to court, let's go to court, and then you will see what I have. You understand? So that's all I'm waiting for right now. Oh, if you know his old card, you will remember this card. This card was popular. My God. So, my dear, this is from toasting level to get to know me, baby, to Valentine. Okay?
Wow.
You can see what I'm wearing. It's even kinky. This is kinky shit. Okay? If that's what we are going to be talking about, let's talk about it. Let's go to court and talk about our sex life. Okay? All the stars, let's go. I don't know what we are arguing about. Is it that I don't know when I started bleeding? Or I don't know how the blood, you know, came upon? If I had intercourse with somebody and I bleed each time, you don't want me to hold him responsible for that? If there is any doubt in mind, wouldn't he explain to me and say, no, this is not what you think, or I think you're feeling this way, this is how it is? Would you keep quiet? If it's your daughter, would you keep quiet? Am I not supposed to come and if I mean, for me to even, you know, agree to do this, it took a lot.
I can imagine.
So talking now and bringing one lawsuit or no lawsuit, my dear, the lawsuit go plenty, because Stella, he has to send her own letter. Stella has to be there. so that we will know how Stella got, you know, entangled between two of us. He has to send that same summon to Stella, because what he sent to me was bullshit. That's not to me. I don't live in the internet. So I want to assume that if he has forgotten where he used to come and fuck, then he should go back and remember so that he can send it to the house. I don't live on the Instagram, so that thing is not for me. Please.
Okay.
Next question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to ask you that. Yeah, okay. I was going to ask you.
My blood is not. This is my story. If
who said? Okay, sorry. Can I ask you a question? Are you reacting to something someone said here?
No, I don't care. I don't read these things.
Okay, because I'm also, because I was because when I asked the question and then you explained some things, I wanted to say it seemed like as if another person was involved, and then you now mentioned Stella. So what did you have an argument with this Stella? Because I know you were mentioning yesterday about a particular
my dear, she
money.
used to be my PR. She used to be my PR.
Okay, your own PR.
On my ass, looking for stories about me. So when she came to write, how will I sit down? She said that I like to look pitiful. Really? Have I Stella, you said you bought hairs from me. That's just happened, and you can see that that's just pure, you know, ridicule. They're just trying to ridicule me there on that platform. And Dr. Freeze, Mr. Freeze, you were following me before. I intentionally removed you from my page as a follower, as a fan. So you saying that me talking is not evidence. Stella talking to you, is that an evidence, Daddy Freeze? Daddy Freeze, do not be biased. Please respect yourself. This is the third time you are doing this.
Sorry, this is
come here, Daddy Freeze. Let's talk about it. You telling me talking is not evidence. Okay, you want me to bring the video where we are having sex for you, Daddy Freeze, right? Because you are the judge or the lawyer.
Wait,
you just compromise your occupation for no reason.
Halima, please, can I ask something?
Go ahead.
This is me, no, because you were saying Daddy Freeze. So I was at a point.
No. Daddy Freeze needs to hear this, because he said I can't come on his live because there is no evidence for me to back up. That is why I'm bringing, before I begin to tear the kinky stuff out. Okay? I am keeping my secret because it's my secret. Okay? If I need to bring it out, I'll bring it out. So people telling me to come and defend things. Look at how long I've known Stella. When she was Dudu, because the person I was seeing today is not, they're talking rubbish. Look at how young Stella was. Look at how—
Which Stella is this?
Eating my food. Eating my food to come and betray me later. Look at how long. Smoking cigarettes. Stella, go and sit down. You and Kemi, okay, go and sit down. You don't have anything to say. When you don't have anything to say, you start formulating lies in order to just cover your asses. Stella, you are nothing but I've never seen an evil woman like you. You told me he's a dangerous man. Stella, you are a very, very wicked person. Do you realize I have all your recordings? You know that I'm just dragging this thing. Each time you hear, oh, Halima is silent, you people are happy. When I wake up everywhere, you start going everywhere. When I go pay money tire, if not me, you know me, Stella. You say I'll be angry jumping because of you? Stella. Now you people spoiled his name more. If he had one iota of shame, there was none remaining when you guys finished him. I didn't need to say anything.
Okay.
When love was shocking, this is what I did for him. Somebody saying that is a relationship. Is it relationship talk? We're talking about health. Now they drag and go once I say,
okay, so somebody said
I need evidence.
Okay, please.
This one, he gave me himself for me to do this calendar for him. Where did I get all these pictures from? You want my enlargement with him? That one will come. These are what evidence do they need specifically, for goodness sake? This is almost how many pages of paper, and this is not even quarter of it.
What are these? Okay, can I? Okay, statement of accounts, your own account or his own account?
Of course, my own.
Okay. Can I
What
say
else you don't
something?
need that evidence? The marriage, did I tell you I got married? Somebody talked about the man. No. This is not, there was no marriage anywhere, okay? We don't need to add any nonsense to it. We're just talking about straight shit. I'm not here to lie or to impress the country. I've done, I mean, I fucked up, and I apologize for that. Yeah, no, Auntie Princess is lost. I just need to explain a little bit.
Please, I'm trying to, you're not even looking at me at all. Please, I want to know, because I understand you are feeling really bad. I don't know the way you're feeling because I'm not in your shoes. But the thing is, you know, I really don't know how to pretend. And I don't want to look like, I don't want people to just be making fun of me, because that's why when we started, I was trying to explain to you that even if I read about the guy, it can't be more than once or twice. So I really don't know much about the case as a whole. And that the reason I stepped in is, so if you want to explain something, like now before you started, can you just give me like the baseline? Because from what you said, it's as if there was a discussion between Stella and Freeze. So was it a discussion that, did they send you a voice note, or was it a text message, or was he online? Because you said, he said you can't be in his life. Does it mean that the Freeze is having a life right now? Is he having a live chat now?
I just saw a chat now in my DM, and I saw what they said. It's everywhere. I mean, if they can take that, I wonder why they didn't take yesterday's interaction. I'm surprised seeing her. You didn't watch it. She just finished calling me names and how I'm lying, how I'm doing this.
Freeze? Is it Freeze? Okay, they're saying Freeze had a live chat. He had a live chat today.
I think so. Yeah, I thought they would add me or something. I mean,
so did you? Okay, so you are saying that he said he can't add you to that live chat?
Yeah, that's what somebody sent it to me. Yes, I saw it.
Okay, somebody sent it to you, not that you requested.
Request for what? For my news? It's everywhere.
No, you are saying, no, I want to understand the things you just said now. You are saying it from what I'm saying now. You are saying it from Freeze live video. He did a live video.
I'm just answering all the questions. You understand? You
have
3 questions to ask me, right?
Yes, I asked you, but you mentioned Freeze and Stella now. So I want to know, there was a live video today. That's what you're saying.
They had a live video to counter what I said.
Sorry. I don't know, because I've not seen it. I'm so sorry. Please go ahead.
Where she said we dated. So what else? I'm just saying that she has already, you know, outed him. I don't even need to say anything further or try to prove to people. There is no need.
Because she has confirmed it.
I know she's confirmed it a long time ago. Nigerians just like, you know, they just wanted this. She confirmed it a long time ago on her page. You understand? But when you want to write something, write the truth, no matter how ugly it is. You understand? When you told me I just embarrassed you now via DM, I apologized to you. I said, I'm sorry. That is me. And you asked me what was the problem. I said nothing, because I don't want your friendship to be affected. Forget that I'm talking like this. Your friendship is more important to me for you to save. That's why I said no. There will be clash of interest.
Okay, because I don't even understand why people are trying to insult me, saying I don't know. What's they call
sorry if they were insulting you.
I'm trying to read. No, as you were talking, because the thing is, when you were talking, I saw you were passionate. And look, the reason is I saw you when you were still talking yesterday, before the thing was glitching. So obviously, I'm interested in the story. If I don't have information about something, should I just keep quiet?
There's a question from Gistlover. She said,
okay,
how did
Stella involved?
Very good. Okay, there was a day I made a post on Instagram and I said, and I posted pictures, about 10 pictures on IG about throwback pictures. So, because in the past, usually when you check it, you see how, you know, really, really insultive and condescending she's been to me, that I do not know fashion, you know, anything I wear, like she's any better. I never claim to be a model or a fashionista. I just wear what I have. I do not borrow to go out. So apparently I'm going to wear what I have. So you saying I do not know how to act, or I don't have friends, there's no friend that has left me. All those nonsense they're talking about is a lie, that they pursued me from Nollywood. If I wasn't here, who pushed me out of Nollywood? Who owns Nollywood? Anyways,
Nobody.
so Stella, and I made that post. I said, that no matter what, Stella, you try for all those insults where they insult me. Now I sabi dress. That's what I said. I didn't even tag her. And she now posted on her page, which is the truth. Anybody following Stella here would, admit that this was what happened. I started it even. Then she now said, oh, look at who posted me. I miss you too. And she now said, it's just that you get angry easily. I said, I don't change. She now said, it was there on her page before she deleted it. I don't know if it's still there. I'm sure because she's a smart, hider. She might have deleted it. That was what started it. Oh. Then later, 2 days later, she now came and said, am I still close to this man? Why don't we talk? And I said, what's the problem? She said, okay, she wants us to come back together because the man wants peace in his life. All this thing is affecting him, blah, 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 blah. So I said, what do you want, Stella? She said she wants to settle us. There's no harm in settling people who don't talk. There's no harm in settling somebody that has a problem or an issue with person. Okay, why did you suddenly just stop talking? So she came for a reason. I know her very well. I've known her 16 years.
Wow.
So for somebody that I've known for 16 years to do this now, thank God I'm alive to see all this. If I wasn't here, I wouldn't be able to, say anything or defend myself from the grave. So Stella Nasa, I said, no problem. She said, because she wants us, she want to gain from him. She wants my life to, I said, my life is changed already. She said, no, she wants it, really upgraded. And I was wondering, because I have a place to stay, I can eat, you understand? I don't know the upgrade she's talking about. Maybe she's talking about, G-Wagons and all the fake lives and all those lives. So, and there is more to that life than what she's talking about. I told her no problem because I want to see him to talk about this blood. She doesn't even know my problem. I want to see him so that we can talk about it. I was waiting for him to come. Let's go and find the solution. Was there no talk about that? I don't understand Stella. She doesn't even know what she's fighting. That's why she sounds so confused. Because it was a harmless thing I did for her. She said I should try and send a message to him so that they can settle. I said, okay. It was a peace talk. You understand? I gave her, and I said, okay, what should I send to him? She said, let her write that she's going to, write something about both of us, that he'll get scared. I'm like, but that's not how to go about it.
Yes.
You understand?
Because if she wants to make you people come back together, you can't go and be putting out something that will now cause friction again.
And if they are close, you shouldn't convince him that much before he will do something. I don't think it makes sense. So she wanted to set me up. And then I actually fell into it, which it was indicated there because she archived that post. And I asked her, why did she archive it? She said she had no, clue. She had no plan B. That's why she archived it. Number one, she is not a blogger. A blogger is not supposed to take side. A blogger is not supposed to be a middleman. What is she doing? What's she doing? What's her role? What's she looking for? Are you doing just a role of PR? If you were his PR, why did you come to me to come and, reconcile you both? I sent him the message. Yes. And he said, I should ignore. If you see all this, ignore. Is he ignoring? This one now, did he ignore? Because it's from me. We will do it. Don't worry. But you understand? So he told me to ignore. Then, and I told Stella, and I said, no, now, that's not what I asked you to send. And I said, what did you ask me to send? She said, the post she posted on IG, not our chat, because I sent our chat.
To him, yes, you mentioned it.
Then they now called her. When they now called her, you understand? She now said, oh, she's going to archive it because the thing she didn't, the way she planned it, blah, 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 blah. It was the lady, I don't even want to call her today. I should take this thing from there. And I said, okay, so moving on.
So sorry, just to cut you for a second. And this was going on while she was your own PR person?
No, she wasn't my PR anymore. She was just trying to come back. I heard her talking about she buying a wig from me. She bought a wig of 30,000 naira. Stella, if you buy one hair for 30,000, what do? You go kill yourself, oh. Stella, 30,000 naira wig where you buy, now you want die on top. Did you see the wig you wore today, Stella? If you needed wig, you would have told me. I still have wigs. I sabi dash, ask them, and that's how they dash them hair. Which kind of nonsense hair be that? You can't talk about hair while they sell. So ma carry 30K, ma carry 50K hair give you because now you didn't I ask for your account number. Why didn't you send it to me? I would have refunded you your 300K because 300K will not bring insult between us. You sound so foolish. You sounded so myopic. Stella, was you too when you married your husband on Afro Introduction? You met him on the internet, a dating site, and not come your wedding. Your husband when they drink up and down like what I don't know. I know. Did you hear me say it? My dear, go and take care of your drunk husband and don't ever talk about me again. If you want to do PR for Johnson and leave me the hell alone. Johnson, if you do not bring letter of summon to Stella, then you are not ready. See your mouth like 1 billion. They talk the 1 billion. If you need money, Johnson, just tell Nigerians, let them do a GoFund so that they can give you the. Even me when they look for money, I'm not even desperate like this. I don't sue your ass for $100 billion. Depends you cost me. Do you think your miserable 10 million and 20 million you people were calling would do anything to me? You know they see the money where they call. That's for me for taking care of things. So when I did they laugh. Yes, I'm going through it now. It's okay. It's for you guys to learn. I'm the face of the victims in the whole of Nollywood. All of them they hide and they take out their bullets. It's okay. Shebi when I don't see if I won't fight, when I'm ready to fight where. As you see me, so I know they pursue people. I don't need friendship. You telling me one friend, this one saying I said this person. Number one, is it Tonto? I can never call Tonto's name in any nonsense because she didn't do anything to me. And anybody who says I said anything about Tonto to them, they are foolish. And that's a lie. Because so wait. Will say, even if we are not pally, we are solid.
So you are saying she also mentioned her name in the life that he did.
She berated me and talked about how evil I am, how people are tired of me in Nollywood. Imagine. Who they tired of me in Nollywood? Because AGN not come my place. I don't need AGN to come, and there is nobody that can remove me from Nollywood. Now bring me come. Stella,
can I ask, does AGN?
Hold on, please. I'm so sorry, Auntie. Stella, you were talking about somebody who died in London. I don't know, except you get man for me for London, Stella. Okay? My boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, we don't die. Where if you Google until tomorrow, they will show you there. His name is Kingsley Okike. Okay? You saying that we should talk about what killed him. Now you sabi. Now you know what you they talk. I don't know the London man way give me. You just want to give me. I get if not toasters, if not datas. Of course, before I met Johnson, I have had relationship. What are you talking about? But while I was with him for that period, did I have a relationship? No. Do I know what I'm him? So do not come and sit down and grant interviews that are unmerited. You are already compromised as a blogger. You are two-faced. Nobody should take you serious. This woman will come here and be talking about Nollywood women. And she said I was the one who was urging her on, even saying I want to give her picture. All the pictures in my page are beautiful. The hell? Stella, have you seen your nose? You telling me that I said I was going to give you a picture. Are you crazy? I'm sorry. This is 2023, Stella. You were just talking nonsense, even adding an innocent person in it. Don't do that rubbish. And you, Kemi, go for psychiatric evaluation because something is really wrong with you. Yes, I said if I see you, what I go do you, Kemi, it go shock you. I know, but she's tired. I'm sorry, Auntie. I've given you a mileage of exclusive.
No, I know that you are upset. I know that you are, but I know you are passionate to put out, what is happening. But also, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry because I don't really. I'm sorry. I didn't want the life. I don't. So I'm just trying to concentrate and pick from what you are saying. But to make it clearer, like I said, I'm going to say it again. If you want to explain something about what happened in the life, maybe you should start with the statement that was made. You understand? Before you now, explain, because fine, I didn't watch it. Maybe some other people too did not watch it. You understand what I'm saying? So that you will be on the same page. It seems a lot of people watched it, which is why I was telling you the other time they were saying that they were insulting me, saying I should get lost. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. So please, if you want to say any points about maybe what Stella said, could you just say what she said and then now explain? That way, you know, I'll be able to move with you.
Okay, no, Stella was right. Just
You've
trying
said,
to
yeah, you've talked
clear
about the
her
way
name
she,
and clear
yes, okay, she was trying to
justice.
clear her name in the live video.
Yes, and in the process, just give everything away.
Okay.
Something that she would have waited for the court to do that. She has already answered that. I would think by now the bloggers will have their headlines, but I think maybe they already paid down, for this. Obviously, they knew I was going to do live, but they don't know when
Okay.
I was going to do it.
Do the live, yeah.
Yes. Saying 1 minute I lose sick, 1 minute I don't lose sick. I don't understand. We can afford to keep it up, but there is no need. So everybody is watching, and I pray to God that you listen. All right, Auntie Princess.
Yeah, you were at the point where you were saying they were accusing you that probably you were not sick, that some days you would look
How
fine.
can I
That was
be
where you
lying
were.
about sickness? What kind of sickness is that? For 5 years, you didn't even turn the camera as a so-called friend or even an enemy self. When no even send somebody to turn, it's just a WhatsApp. You just turn it and you see the person, or you send somebody if you so care. If you need the address, we can give it to you. Why saying somebody will come and dress? So am I dressed? Do I have? If I want to hide, you see they've taken the lights now. Please let them put on the generator so that we can proceed.
Okay, no worries. We can hear you. But okay, while they are putting it on, you continue from where you stopped. But I don't. I'm just saying this from a place of this is just me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't subscribe to people like acting as if they know somebody's pain more than that person. So
yeah, she kept belittling what I feel.
Yeah. So when it comes to you being sick or not, I don't, because when you remove the scarf, I was a bit, taken aback. I just want to say, I don't know for other people or something. You are saying your mind, you are saying your piece, your experience. If it's not okay for anybody, problem is on here. You don't need to. I don't want you to remove the scarf again. Do you understand? They don't need. You are the owner of your body. And you know what I like that you said yesterday. You said you have been bleeding for long, but at least you are happy now that it has reduced.
Yes.
It has stopped. Now what's in your eye don't see, so they don't have the right. Nobody has the right.
They want to tell me what I've gone through. I know if you talk my story.
So don't let down one. The reason I kept quiet is because obviously when I asked you yesterday we're random, but when I've asked you the 3 questions, I needed you to pour out your mind. You understand? So pour out your mind. But I'm telling you one-on-one now, you don't need to prove anything to them when it comes to your sickness. Okay, it's your body.
This is somebody.
You went through the pain. So the thing you said is what we should, when it comes to your health, thank God that yes, you are where you are now. And I also like the fact that you are alive to say it. A lot of people are gone. They can't come and defend themselves. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that you are alive to say your truth is okay. Okay, the light is back. The light is back. So, we know. I'm not blind. I can see that you have not been feeling well. You have said it. You have explained a couple of things. So go ahead. Don't let whatever they said concerning the ailment itself. I mean, that's obvious. It's obvious for the eyes to see. So continue, please.
So, so after doing that, she now came in between me now saying, "Why did I send this letter, this message to him? He sent this message that I shouldn't quote her." That there is a blogger called cutiejulls. Meanwhile, this blogger, I do not know her. You understand? The blogger is always against me, so I know people who are against me. If you are pretending to support me suddenly, it's only because you think, suddenly you are on the right side. She told me that this lady told her that I'm the one giving her Johnson's story. I'm like, how am I doing all this? Always trying to put me in some, trouble. There's no need for you to be putting me in people's harm. I mean, in people's way. It can be harmful to me. You are exposing me to more danger the more you talk about me. It's an industry where dog eats dog society. They are not going to defend me. I'm not giving them money. I am not, you know, sleeping with them. I'm not licking their breasts. I'm not giving them head. So I don't expect them to come and stand and talk about me and defend me. I can only defend myself. I cannot argue with you with your story. When
Exactly.
the issue of your children came up, I wasn't following you, but we are all posting now. We are all shouting. I don't need to be your friend to do that. We are talking about a child. I'm somebody's child. I'm a child. You understand? So you trying to defend, trying to tell people how I am acting.
Is the noise coming from you?
It doesn't make sense.
Is the noise coming from you?
No.
Okay, continue.
Yes.
It has stopped.
Okay. So then I left them, and she now said, "Oh, why am I angry?" I said, "Oh, because my dad had stroke, and I sent him a message that I need some money. If I need money, he's the person. I don't understand the beggy you're talking about. Stella, have I begged you for money? I want you to say it if I've begged you for money before. Since you call me beg, so that I will know who and who I have begged. And let me tell them that I am sorry that I didn't know that they don't beg in their village. I'm not a Dangote family, so obviously, no matter how I have, I need to ask."
So when you asked him for this money, you asked him directly or through Stella?
No, she told me that you know what, just to make peace, because he told her that I'm going to be angry right now, and probably I'm destroying some things right now. That's how I am. I like to destroy things that maybe now I'm angry. How would you assume I'm angry after this many years? You don't even know how I am right now. You are on WhatsApp with me and you can't turn your phone. Who are you feeling for? Maybe you Johnson again. Come out.
So now, if I understand what you're saying, so after the issue of the money,
and now left both of them. They now became best friends again.
Wow.
And removed me out of it.
What about the money?
What is going on? He said he's going to send you 5 million.
Okay.
And I said, okay, because I don't have anything to tell her, but okay. Since I already knew what she did, I sent her the message that it seemed like you played me and I fell into it. But I'm just happy that I brought them back together. Whether it's a lie or it's the truth, I brought them back together, which is just in this 2019? 2020. 2020, during lockdown, she used me to collect money for palliative, which they call her.
So he gave her 5 million. Is that what you're saying?
Not me. Johnson told her, since he's ashamed now, you understand? He's ashamed that I heard what he said. What he said is in my story. You can watch it. What he said is in my story. It's an audio note. You know, he was insulting my mother because I asked for, he was insulting my father and my mother. I'm like, why would a pastor be insulting people? You are showing people that you give people money. Though most of them die, I won't lie. All the people when you don't give money, where then they now? So even me asking for money, self, you know, me to get as a bit. But then I didn't have anybody. Now he tell me no matter what, and I said it. Now instead I changed the thing. Then she now said he said he's going to send this 5 million, blah blah blah. I said thank you. I left. I deleted his number from my phone. That one was right. I deleted it. So that I don't have to tell him what he said again. I don't want. So you understand, because this is about me. They are obviously trying to see where they will put me. You can hear them mentioning names and trying to fix me again in another thing. I know what I've gone through in my life. You cannot bring out people and say, this is what I said, and this is what I said. If I talk, if I like my talk, say 10 people do juju. If they not do, then they don't go talk, say them do.
Did he finally give you the 5 million?
He sent 2.5. She now said he sent 2.5 for. And I said thank you because I don't have anything to say. Somebody don't insult me. I told her no. She said no. Now you can't do that. Now you have to take it. But look at the way she said this. She said I was bombarding her. I was doing this, telling her to do that. Stella for waiting for just a matter. I can send him a message direct. You know. Hi, yes, you know go answer. Not be you introduce me to Ram. I don't know the way carry him. If you want to marry him, carry go. What's all this? Tell her, what is it? Johnson, who should be all this one? Your penis wait there for Twitter. It's not something you should be thinking about.
What? Sorry.
His penis is, why is he not talking about the dick on social media? What? Why is even? In fact, Johnson, do not make me angry this night. Your dick is rotating around. That should be your problem. That should be your major concern. You had a relationship. You had a relation. You lied. You lied. You got me pregnant how many times? Are you crazy? Are you crazy, Johnson? Do you want me to start spilling all the bullshit that we do together if you are mad? You know, you are very crazy. For 9 months that I was out, you go think, say, this man go get sense. If you can call my mother and say, your girl is cheating on me, your daughter is cheating on me, you can't call my mother to say, oh, your daughter is spoiling my name round after I've given her this amount of money for your eye surgery. A good man would do that. Telling me that when they ask him to help me, are you mad? Justin, I mean, you want help? You dey praise. I mean, you want help? They are talking about my illness and you're talking about nonsense. You're trying to clean your name. We get it. But use people that make sense, please. I have your name tattooed on my hand, motherfucker. This is your name here. I had to cover the nonsense when he told me that, Shebi, I have a blood to spill. How can a man who is saying he's in a relationship tell the woman that had a tattoo of his name that I have blood? How he takes in my blood, man? When you there when they did it, this is a tattoo of his name. You can't make me go write tattoo, clear my hand, right, cover everything. Nonsense. With all the lies he told me and just the stardom, I'm not going to enjoy the stardom. Just come cut the thing out instead of him to take accountability. I am taking my own. Why can't you just bow down to that your stupid pride you think you have? I know right now you're everywhere doing like this right now. And we go just pick her up. I was waiting for you. I was waiting to see you. Man, come out naked, come meet you. Johnson. In fact, if I don't see you that much where you talk, say you want to see me for that spot, they don't burn you where, Johnson. And you, Stella, make sure you collect your own. Because if I don't see Stella's own, Johnson, let me tell you, you have to bring a private jet to my house and pick me up. Losers. Yes, of course, I didn't know he was married. I knew in the process, you there with somebody, when, okay, all the fuck, make it just go like that. If you want to go, can you go? If I won't go, now so you go call my mother, talk something, I will come back again. Now me will come the beg. I won't go again. You go. Do you know how long he's been dragging me? Forget that thing, whether I marry or not marry. I have said I am sorry about that. We're talking about the way. Forget. You have to talk to Sule too. Do not tell me I am wrong. I am wrong. Wrong.
Okay.
How will I know?
Okay, so there's a question here.
2009. There is no way I knew he was a pastor. 2009. Let them bring out the whatever that is out. This picture here was 2000 and what? That's the one I used in 2013 for his birthday. This is from him. When did I start knowing he was a pastor? When he sent this. Let me show you.
When did you know? Because that's the question here. That's your
that's when I knew. And he told me he was a motivational speaker.
What year was this? What year did he tell you that he's a
this was 2011.
Okay.
I mean, will I go and start buying his book? You can see that he's not even looking like the same person. Obviously, this picture you can see that is a long time ago.
Yeah, I see it.
So why will I have all this?
Okay, so did he just say? Did he? Yesterday? You remember you mentioned him saying also that was a Sunday school teacher
and oil and gas. Sunday school teacher, oil and gas. Those are the things he said he was doing. And I don't know. I'm going to search the Sunday school. I'm not a Christian.
Which year? And this was
when we started dating, in fact, he was now bringing the CD for me to see how he was preaching in the Sunday school.
Okay.
Because he wants me to see it. And I keep asking him, is it not a sin for you to be doing what you're doing? He said it's human. If any of you who know Johnson here is watching, you will know that this is what he says. I am human. He is human.
Let me clarify something, please. You continue. When you started dating, you said for the first few months, then was it in the first 2 years or after that first 2 years that you found out he was a pastor? Because I want to understand, you started dating in 2009.
Yes.
Then you found out he was a pastor in 2011.
11, yes, because throughout that 2010, we are obviously, you understand, he has already told me who what he does. I'm like, wow, a young man. He was 41 years old. You understand? I'm like, okay, why are you doing this? He even said he has a library. It's
okay.
a book, like a book bookshop in Port Harcourt. So he's a Sunday school teacher, motivational speaker. You understand? So, all these things are normal things that men, use as excuse to.
Did he take you to the library in the 6 years that you dated?
No, now, why would I be doing all that? I was a busy actress now. I can't be following a man up and down no matter the relationship. This is a secret relationship, remember?
Okay.
It's not something that we were, even though we go out to shop, we go to the spa together. So if he knows he's a pastor, why was he doing all that with me? Please, people should stop blaming me. I'm being truthful and realistic. No, I thought you said you were. I've never been to his house in Auchi. I have no business in Auchi.
I also asked you that yesterday.
Yes.
That in the 6 years, how come you never visited his house? And you explained that you had a small, a flat in Maryland.
I don't. Even if he was staying in Lagos, I'm not a visitor. I'm not the kind of person who visit people because he told me not to. So I have the limit of places I go. Sometimes if I want to go and shoot, he says no. So somebody that does all these things, why are you trying to come and vindicate him? As in, what are you trying to bring up? What story are you trying to put out? If you want to shut me up, is this the way to shut me up? You can't shut me up like this. You can't shut me up. It's my story. I can do a book. I can write movies. You understand? It's my story. You people have your own story. If it gets to you, you can edit my part, but I not edit anything. You do, you collect. If I do, give me. I ask God for forgiveness every day for the things I didn't know that I use my hand to draw for myself. I'm not going to throw myself over it. No.
I don't want you to I don't want to, you were also telling me the other time when I said some people were sending, you understand? I think if you're reading some of the things, it might distract you. But me, what I'm looking at for now is the pinned one. And that is why I asked you that question, because it was pinned. Don't let that, because you will be answering the question, and then if you see it, it will just, you understand what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
So I asked you a question to reiterate what you said yesterday. When I said, in the 6 years that you dated, you didn't go to that. You said you had a small pad in Maryland, like a flat. Isn't that what you said yesterday, that you had a flat and then you met in hotels as well?
Yes.
That's what you said. Okay. So that's why I'm saying that, because somebody was asking, did he take you to out here? And I'm sure maybe you did see it when they put it. That's why I was asking you that question, so that you can answer it. So they are saying, how was Mercy Johnson and Toto involved?
Mercy Johnson is not involved in Johnson's issue with me. Though he told me he knew her. Yes, there's nobody he doesn't know. But Tonto at all. Tonto is not even involved. Who called her in? Okay, Stella, I heard Stella called her in, but she has no business in Johnson's.
What did Stella say about her? What did Stella say? What did Stella say about Tonto?
No, they were talking about Juju. That Mercy did Juju or no Juju. So they were talking about Mercy there. And I don't know. What is she saying? Oh, sorry. Again, I did it. I'm reading what Gistlover wrote. I don't know why she dragged that one. If I want to drag somebody, I will do it myself. You don't need to do all that. You understand? So Kemi, that I do not know from heaven, saying that, how can I not know anybody? An acclaimed investigative journalist two investigative journalists will sit down when they know their work. So I don't know anybody to talk to confide in. Is those people that will confide in? Is it Kemi that I will talk to? Kemi, bring that chat out. You've been saying this since and you didn't bring the chat out. Abi, you did not bring any chat out. And when I'm talking, I bring chat out. There is no need, to defend anybody who doesn't want to be defended. I'm not here for that. Okay? Look, this is, I don't know if you can read it. I do not know. Can you read it?
No, I can't see it. Maybe they can see it. I'm trying, but
Okay.
the light is...
If you guys can see it, you can see the message he sent. He asking me if I need money by myself. And he was talking about 15 million here. And this is 2018. Look at it, 2018.
Can you read part of the message? Can you read part of it?
Okay, first, let's start from here.
Okay.
You can see the kind of pictures that we have here. And he's doing, Miss, I should keep sending. I don't need to do all this anyway. But there's nothing for me to hide. You can see there's no need for me to edit anything. Even the picture, you can see the picture there. So that you won't think I'm cropping anything and showing something else. That is me with my ass hanging, trying to be sexy. What 15 million? Please, let me talk. Okay, here, look at it. Okay. He said nice here. And I said, thank you, Papi. I'm back. You have a program in Cotonou. He had a program in Cotonou.
Okay.
He said, yes, days back. Look at it. It's November, which is November. If you can see it, it's November.
Just read it. Read it. November last year or 2 years ago.
I want to be, I want you to see it so that it won't be that maybe I'm formulating it.
Yeah, because
okay.
I'm trying to look at it, but the light is blinding.
Okay, he said, okay, thank God. And I said, he now said, lol, okay. No, I said, okay, Papi, the medication money. He said, lol, okay. He now said, how much? This is it. You can see it. If Stella is talking, I have facts here. He's the one asking me how much I need here. And he laughed and said, I don't make transfer again. Look at it. He doesn't make transfer again because, let me read it. I don't make transfer again because, okay, but I don't make transfer money no more. I long stopped. You see, I didn't know about it that he stopped because we were not in touch. So I didn't know. He said, I do cash. And I said, that's true, I forgot. And I said, I'm sorry. He said, no, I'm not upset. And I said, okay, Papi. He said, last year in my crisis, which was the crisis he had in 2017.
Okay.
He said, last year in my crisis, I promised my wife that the promise I gave to Madame is that I'm not going to send money through the bank anymore to anybody. And my banker is close to her.
Wow. That's his account officer.
Yes.
Okay.
So how, please? How?
Just to clarify, the money for this medication was for what? For you?
I'm trying to tell you, this is 2019. It's when I was bleeding.
Okay.
For him to send. You understand? Because I was in the hospital. You understand? So if he willingly was talking about this, how come he just everything changed under 3 months and suddenly is blackmail? I do not understand how the blackmail came about when he's here.
So did he finally give you the money in cash?
This is all conversation.
Did he finally give you the money in cash?
No. He disappeared again.
Okay.
Do you understand? That is when Stella now came in indirectly.
Okay.
When my tummy was coming out, when my tummy was coming out, I told Nigerians that I was pregnant because I didn't know what to say. What am I going to say? And they were already talking. You understand? Anywhere I go, people know that. Even to wear what do you call it, waist train, I can barely wear it. So you understand? Because of that, in fact, I don't.
Can I quickly ask you a question? I know I asked something close to it yesterday when I said you didn't visit him, but I saw the question was pinned before. It's no longer there. That did you meet any of his family members at all? Because I know you said he talked to your mama, but did you meet his family members?
Oh yes, now. He has a brother called Emmanuel. I know Emmanuel very well. He has an elder brother. He has an elder brother who is not, he's a little bit ill too, you know. So I know some of his family. Oh yes, definitely I do.
And that time that he said,
his home. Huh?
That time he said, I promised Madam I will not transfer. I asked yesterday, I'm going to ask you again. Did you think, or can you tell me that the wife knew? Did the wife know about your relationship? Because the way
I don't know what he tells. I only know what he tells me, and I know now most of what he told me was BS.
So he never mentioned that maybe his wife knows about you or heard about you.
No, he never agree. No. He doesn't even agree to things like that. So how is he going to ever agree? He can only tell me that this person knows. I don't know what he tells those people. I know what he told me about each person, and I don't know what he must have said. It's possible that he will say, "Oh, she's the one who told me," because I know him very well. If you know him, you hear history. He's not going to come direct. He's going to go this way before you answer. He will bring out 4 names. Inside those 4 names, the person he wants to know about is there. So when the talk don't reach the person, you go hear the amebo way in 1 year.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you have given all the answers that you need. So he will now give it to a third party as a story of his own.
Okay, I just wanted to clear the air that he didn't discuss that with you.
He has used me severally to even do his preaching about whether somebody is saying they took their glory. He already said it there on his pulpit. He said it there on that altar of God. To stand there and lie. I don't understand why you will stand every Sunday to be lying and dabbing your face with handkerchief. When you know you are lying. You are lying. You are here sometimes Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday gone, wait church today, you know they go. You know you never go with me. You never for once leave my place, go church. No be helicopter, now wait church finish, you go see I'm there. If I wasn't important, why were you doing all that?
You mean he went from your place? Is it the one in Maryland?
Yes.
He went from there to church. He came from church there.
From here to Awuchi. I'm telling you, he comes in. Don't worry, Shebi in a court case we get to we'll do open trial. Everybody go here to read of food. Forget this thing I'm saying here. I'm obviously censoring a lot of stuff. I mean, if I can show you my ass dangling up in that chart, that means it's small. Okay? All this one, if they like, they let them because I know this phone is obviously distracting me, so I'm not going to read the page so that I can know what I'm saying.
Is it the chat for the money? Do you want to read the remaining chat for the money?
No. My doctor actually sent me a message that some people are sending him results I did in December. Can you imagine the length people can go?
Result of what is that?
No, they said I have autoimmune disease, and I had all the tests done. So I posted the results. You understand? So they went to the hospital texting the doctor. To do you what? Now this is that kind of doctor where they collect money. My dear, the people who go, there's no length they can't go in order to bring you down. What I did is what I don't know. That I made so many enemies like this. Stella saying people don't like me. You go ask me if I like them. People don't like me. Then they see they collect all my gifts. None of them called me throughout this period. Though. For these 9 months that my eyes have seen shaggy. None of them. The people who called me, I can count them. Eve Ensign. Sonia Ugiri. Tonto. Just few, that's the ones I can remember. Omoboti. That's all. Even the people doing advert for me, that I am giving things for them to advertise for me. All of them. Pew. Till today I'm talking to you.
And they knew you were, and they all knew you were sick. They all knew you were very sick.
Yeah, you know, because I will fall ill and come back. Fall ill and get back. That's the rotation. Even if you were with me, you'll be tired because I was always falling sick. You understand? She's saying that they pursued me from Nollywood. Who did?
And this was after the pregnancy?
Gistlover, yes, my dear, they didn't even know that, you know, I've lost so much in the course of seeing this man, in the course of my own mistake. You're trying to tell me I'm lying for my pain, for the things that I know. No, about this, my evidence there for my hash drive, no there with me. I know they keep those things. No. Don't worry. Thank you so much. That's not where the evidence there. No,
this fear. 9 months bleeding came after the last pregnancy.
No, now I've been sick for a while now. Auntie Princess, follow the story.
Sorry.
You
know why I'm asking? Because you mentioned yesterday that despite the fact that you were bleeding, he came to you. Yes, he still had something to do with you while you were bleeding.
Last ones. This chat is 2018. The one I'm telling you is 2017 stroke now.
But we have confirmed that on all occasions, while you were bleeding, he was still having something with you.
Yes, now he now stopped.
And on occasions that you were not even bleeding, when you met with him, you started bleeding.
Yes.
That's what he said.
And they're telling me that I don't know what I'm saying.
When the princess is hungry, kilo fawiri. Please.
Don't worry, that's not where my evidences are. Thank you.
Which one is princess is hungry? Which one is rubbish?
I'm so sorry, Auntie Princess. Don't read this now, no verse.
I'm asking because some questions I can't see them. This thing is too far. I only able to see the one they pin, and I know that you mentioned some things yesterday. So, and I don't want those who were not even around yesterday to miss out on the things you said. That's why that's why I'm trying to clarify it. This lady made an important statement yesterday saying that when she was bleeding, he was still having something with her. But she said something which is salient that all of you are not listening to. Joke. She said even when she was okay and she would meet with him, after she met with him, immediately she would start bleeding. Funny.
Then I'll not get you a text now. Why do I always bleed? And you'll now be like, maybe because I don't want to be vulgar.
Did he use anything on you? Did he use any cloths when you were bleeding?
No,
Did he give you any?
If he does that, that's straight. That means he's straight bold doing it. No, he didn't do any of that shit. I don't need to.
Did he give you anything to say? Did he give you anything to say? Oh, since you are bleeding, use this thing to rub. Did he?
No. I shared drinks with him. He likes Maltina and maybe 5 Alive. So I used to share drinks with him. I don't know which of the drinks I must have shared. I don't know. I shared.
But he didn't give you any other thing to say. No, because you complained of the. That's what I want to establish, because people get carried away by But that's why I want to establish that. And now, from what you've said yesterday and today, I've picked a lot of points. I was asking. Obviously, yesterday I didn't even have any clue. My own was just to get the truth about which you said, your own truth, so that other people can learn from it. But the way people are doing now, this is not a matter of joke. Somebody is explaining our truth. Do you expect me to be cutting her? I asked her a lot of questions. She answered. Now it's time for her to express herself. You are saying rubbish. I don't, Halima, have I met you before now? No. It pertains to her health. That's why I bring her back. So this Apostle Suleiman, I don't really know. I don't know the guy. How I know him is when I saw his name on the blog. You understand what I'm saying?
But people, they will not believe you, and you're a Christian, and you don't even know him.
I don't know him. I can't lie. I only saw him on blog.
I know him.
I saw him on blog when they wrote about him.
Okay.
But what I'm doing is, the reason you are here is to shed light so that people will not run into this problem. And instead of them to concentrate, they are there making fun.
Please, just help me add. So there's somebody you add to this live, please.
Okay.
Godson son 40. This lover, please. I don't know. Can you send a request so that we can add you
to Godson son 40? So I think everybody, Halima, I think basically I'm learning a lot from what you're saying. And I think a lot of people, instead of making jabs or whatever, it's not easy what you're doing. Coming out, you are being courageous about this thing. I cannot imagine the backlash from your friends, from your family, from your colleagues. But why I'm passionate about this is in Nigeria, and I say it, I stand by it. When something happens and involves a man or a woman, Nigerians are quick to condemn the woman and say, oh, why did the woman do? Two people are involved in something. Somebody is coming out to speak her truth. That's why the fact she's saying, I made a mistake. I don't want other people to make this mistake. I want them to learn from my story. I don't want to die in silence. I really don't think it's something we should be joking around about. I don't think so. I think what people should do is, the way I am listening and trying to get points, for them to listen so they can pick. For all you know, there are some people on this slide that Suleiman is still talking to. For all you know, Eshima Wambe, that Suleiman is still tricking. What is she? And they won't listen now until they fall prey. My sister, please continue.
Yeah, so where did we stop from? So sorry.
You were talking. You were talking about you talked about your ailments. What's after the ailments? Then I asked you. I said, did he give you money? Did he give you that money in cash? You said no. He didn't give you money. Then you now read some chats.
Yeah, that's he doesn't do the transfer, which was in 2018. You understand? So if in 2018 we were talking and chatting that way, which means we were still communicating. He knew about me being sick.
So now you got to the point. Yeah, you got to the point where where they are trying to say, maybe you don't know what happened. Like they are trying to say maybe you did.
Like I don't know what I'm talking about.
And so that's where you were before the thing went off.
Yeah, it's not.
You showed us receipts of your relationship. You showed us receipts of your relationship, receipts of the messages to say yes, this truly happened. If it didn't happen, I won't be calling him papi. We won't be having this kind of conversation. And that he never even reached out. And then I was now asking you that when you were bleeding, did he ever give you anything to use on yourself? You now said no, he didn't give you.
No, I can't lie on him. What he didn't do, I will not say he didn't.
So that's where we were. That's around where we were.
No. I did. Well, he didn't. He only gave me drink Maltina or juice. That's all. Because I cook for him here. He tells me what he wants to eat, and I cook. And he comes and eats, so I know the things he eats and drinks. So when a pastor, when a person different one, I know that person with me know. I don't know a pastor. I only know him as a pastor now. Good luck. I never knew him as a pastor. His name. You
found out later.
That's his real name is Papa. People call him Papi. Papa actually is his name. His father gave him that name. So me saying Papi is just me, adding the Papi. Yeah, I call him Papi, my dear. That's the name what they call people like that time. So I did my own mistake, and right now I want to just free my mind. Whatever happens, since no one cares about my health. So, I mean, it's good that I'm here to talk about my story. You understand? I have a lot of people here who want to come in. I don't even know how they want to come in now. I don't know.
They are not the person you mentioned. The person you mentioned, I don't think they saw his request because a lot of requests were coming in.
Can you send a request? I don't want to call her name before they rush and call her now.
Okay.
Can you send your request?
You said Godson. Is that the person's handle?
Yes.
Can you type it? Type the handle. Can you put the handle there?
Because I'm not using. Let me use my own phone to send the message.
Okay.
Yes.
To send the handle.
Better. Yes. That's the handle I just posted with my name.
Okay. Okay. God's.son. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Please, Gistlover, check your draft.
Okay, so can I ask, who is this person to you or who is this person to him?
No. Let the person come on. When the person comes on, then we'll know. There's no need because I realize calling the people's name is not something that is advisable, so that it should just be a surprise here.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So while we are waiting for the person to join, just continue from where you stopped, where you said obviously you had this relationship with this man. You didn't know that he was a pastor.
I didn't know.
And
If I know, if I don't run now. I know
and
wait
with
till they chop
you,
me before I run.
he was just your boyfriend, and
Yes.
they are saying he didn't send requests. Can you read it?
Okay, no problem. The person wanted to maybe another time.
Tell them to help you invite the person.
My dear, I don't tire. I don't tire. Time they go. Mo hurry. Mo just round up this. Mo just round up.
So, have you sent the person a message?
I'm sending it.
Okay. Maybe they've not read it.
They have, because they are actually watching. The person is watching. So
Tell the person to resend the request. Tell the person to resend the request.
No problem. The person just called me. Then let him go and preach now. That's his work.
Okay.
How are you, my dear?
Hi, Halima.
Wow.
Hi, Princess. How are you?
I'm fine. Oh, who is this, please?
Well, introduce yourself.
Like, I've literally been crying all through here. I've not been on Instagram for
I'm so
a
sorry.
while, and
I'm so sorry.
I got to hear about all of this yesterday, and I saw the one you did yesterday, and I spoke to Halima, and I said, it's amazing. None of the people that used to hang out with you are coming to defend you. Like, I do not understand that. What kind of friends are those people?
Hold on, dear Benita. Gistlover said, so when I let her know, why didn't I run? As I won't go, it go drag me back. I won't go. It's not easy. She's one of the people that will actually say something now, because when she called me, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe you want to do this.
Sorry,
So
is her name Benita?
Yeah,
is your name Benita? Okay.
Yes.
Halima,
Look
you
at the
remember this
picture.
photo you posted?
That's
If you
her.
you remember
Okay.
this?
Picture. That's her.
Okay, Princess. Oba, I'm gonna go straight to the point.
Thank you.
With
Okay.
the little that I know about this whole thing. Yeah, Halima and I were besties at the time I just came back from the UK. We were rolling like every day. We would hang out. We would do stuff together. Halima is a good person. If anybody comes here to say anything else about her, I don't know about that. But what I know about this lady is she's a fantastic soul. She's a giver.
Please, you know Johnson with me?
Of course I do. I think that was 2012, 2013, thereabouts. Yeah.
Okay.
May 8th is my birthday.
That's
May
my birthday.
9th, yeah. Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. I found a birthday mate. Anyway, so May 9, I celebrated my birthday in 2013 at Radisson Blue Hotel in Victoria Island. And Halima and I, we stayed in my friend's hotel back then, the man I was dating back then. And then the next day, she was crying about something.
Okay.
I don't want to expose all that here. And I now told her, Halima, do you know what? I want to go get a tattoo. She now said, let's go. We went to the tattoo parlor, and guess what she was doing? She changed the name of Suleiman here on her finger, her pinky finger, and she changed it to something else. So that was when I knew she was heartbroken. Now, before then, to be honest, she's not capping when she said all she knows is he's into oil and gas. Because all we knew that time was Halima was dating this big man that was into oil and gas.
Wow.
In fact, at a point, we thought it was Dangote. We were like, until when I later found out it was Johnson. So, like she rightly said, they used to hang out at Prote Hotel and all that, and her place at Maryland. My pain here is, the reasons I've been crying here is, Halima is not denying the fact that she did not date this man. She's come out to tell her truth. But my point is, a lady has done abortion for 3 times. Wow. A lady that you sleep with on her period. She went through all of this. I knew when Halima was bleeding. Nobody told me. When we go out, sometimes we have to carry extra tampons, pad, and the rest of it. I went everywhere with Halima at that time. We went to all her shows. We went everywhere. We would go with tampons, pad, and all of that, right? And sometimes when she's getting up, she'll tell me, babe, check, check, check. I don't stain. I'll be like, no, you're good. Go do your presentation. Go do whatever your award, whatever you want to do, right? Now, my point is, the deed has been done. Nobody's holy. What is his name? Johnson too is human, like Halima said. That's what he says, that after all, he's human. But my thing is, you're not going to treat somebody's child that you dated for years like this. She is bleeding. She aborted for you 3 times. Maybe in the course of the abortion, something must have tampered with her womb. Maybe that's why she's bleeding profusely. Why didn't you seek medical attention for her? Why did you dump her? Why did you litter her? Where did the love you once had for her or had for her go? Why all of a sudden did she become so demon or whatever to you that you have
to... He's saying, I have blood to shed. I have a lot of blood to shed. Making it look like I am the one who is...
Halima, stop crying. Even me, like, the thing is just so painful, like a human being would treat another person like this. See, even if that person is your worst enemy, right? Even if that person is your worst enemy, okay, you have all the resources, Johnson. You can take her to the best hospital and know what is wrong with her. And when they are treating her, you can just be like, you know what, we can't do this anymore, even if you want to leave her. But at least show concern. Somebody did.
Can I quickly ask something? Benita, yeah, can I quickly ask?
Yeah, go on.
Now, I just want to be as objective as and this is me, so just take me like, I want to say, you said she aborted 3 times, and this guy didn't even care after she was born. I want to ask you a direct question. Could it be because he was not happy that you aborted the pregnancy? Could that be the reason?
Is that question for me or Halima?
He was hot.
Is it because, did he tell you, like, you know, you get pregnant, you tell him, did he say, oh, don't abort my baby, then you now went ahead to abort it? Is that what happened?
That's not even the thing. I'm telling you that this one, he knows. He asked for it. Will I be the one to say, let me carry your baby?
No, wait. You got pregnant, he asked you to do the abortion.
No, he said I should keep it. When I told him that I'm seeing my period now, the first time, he was really upset about it and even shedding tears and doing this because he likes to do this, you know. And anybody who does that is somebody who is not truthful. He's not, no, don't even, you know, there's no need for you to look down. So, you know, when he does that, I usually think maybe he's upset or something. I'll not be the one again. You know, oh, if you remember, Benita, when you had your birthday and I called you to say, why did you write my name on your DM telling me thank you? It was Johnson who, remember, I
remember now, he was angry that time.
Yes,
yeah,
he was angry that I was having party for my friends. This lady knows about it.
Yeah.
And I said, do you know Johnson? She doesn't even know which of the Johnson I was talking about because I did not call his name. And I said, my guy just told me now that you wrote my name on your DP, her own DP. How is this man seeing this lady's DP?
I don't know. That thing shook me because
maybe did you give him your number? Did he have your number?
I don't know him. I like I said, that time I live in the UK, I had only just visited. I go and I come back. So what I'm trying to say here is this, yeah. What happened at that time, because Halima is a celebrity and all that. So I just threw this big party for myself and she was there. Mary Ranta was there. One other actress, I can't remember, a few other actresses were there. They came for the birthday party and I now made a headline and I gave the credit to Halima. I said, my superstar friend Halima Abubakar throws a lavish party for me, just to give her the credit. And then this man called her, started fighting with her and causing drama. And I remember that scene vividly. This was 2013.
I had to tell her to edit it because I don't know who on her BB is actually following him. I don't understand. So
now let me say something. Let me say something to the ladies listening and learning if you want to learn, yeah? A lot of people on here are saying, oh, so you knew he was married, he was this, he was that, he was that. First of all, I repeat, we only knew he was into oil and gas at that time. And then secondly, when in Nigeria has polygamy become a problem? If he's polygamous, Halima here as well is Muslim. So if she decides to be somebody's second wife, what's the big deal? What's the big deal?
Benita, Halima said Halima said yesterday that when he asked her out, what he said to her that he's separated. He's not with his wife. That's what she said. Except you are not changing that.
No, Princess, I'm saying that afterwards, when she finally found out that this person is a married man, you know, relationship, at some point it has started getting sweet. You're not going to now say, okay, you want to end something good or something beautiful because I figure out that he's married. Where in the Constitution is it a sin for Halima to be Johnson's second wife? Where? When is polygamy? When has polygamy become a sin? So you guys chill with all the why were you dating a married man? Why were you dating a married man? Please, she could have been a second wife.
Benita, can I say something? Don't look at their comments. Are you with me, Benita? If you say you've been on this life or you watched yesterday, you will see the way they are insulting, even insulting me. So don't look at that. Look, continue your explanation, and if there's anything that needs clarification, they will distract you. Sure, you understand? And I have my reasons for asking, because you know we asked Halima a lot of questions yesterday. She answered everything. I asked her the remaining few today. She answered. So when I see a question in whatever you are saying, I also have to ask you. Are you with me? Which is why I asked that could it be that he was angry, saying that Shebi, now you go come on my baby, so I no go. You understand? But like you said, no matter what, if Apostle Suleiman had told her that I want this baby, and she now said, "Oh, I've removed it, but I'm bleeding," it should not be the reason why he will now abandon her, because they were in a relationship, and she said they were in a 6-year relationship, like proper one. You understand? So I don't think that one. Okay, Gistlover is saying that.
No, Gistlover, don't get me wrong. See, listen, let me rephrase. Gistlover, she did not know at first. He said they were separated. He was into oil and gas. He was separated. It was along the line. Even at the time, she knew that the man was married. I don't know about that. At that time, I had probably gone back to my zone, right? So what I'm just trying to say here is the deed has been done, right? This woman was bleeding profusely. Halima will sit on her bed, on her chair. She will have to put cloth or whatever. It's simple. How do we take care of you? Abandoning somebody you dated for so long like that is where my pain is coming from. I do not know what must have gone wrong with this girl's internal organs for her to be bleeding like this. Everybody is shouting, okay, it might be fibroid, it might be fibroid. She has gone for all that treatment.
She has gone for she went for scan, she went for a complete MRI for the tummy area. And what did they say? Did they say any reason? Did they see anything?
No, that's for court. All this one. Auntie Princess, let's see the nail. The time is going. This is to one. Yes.
Okay,
let's for, you know, those info are for the court.
For the court, yeah.
Yes. So if there is any more.
Okay. Oh yeah, Benita, round up. Yes. I'm listening.
Right. Exactly, because I really want to round up. So what I'm trying to say is, for someone to come out to tell her story like this, let's not. Someone that is down already, we shouldn't continue to stone her to death. Yeah.
Stella said, I'm capping. I'm sitting to one side. I'm looking fair. When they took off the lights, I'm now looking black. I don't understand that.
This relationship where two people, it takes two to tango. You know,
exactly.
She didn't do this thing to herself. This man should like take responsibility to an extent, you know, especially her health. Her health is where me I'm concerned. Like, it is not fair.
He should go with his money. He should go with his money, please. He should go with his money. There's no need for all that. I mean, it has passed. It has gone beyond all that now, because they are saying it's because of money we are talking about. If he didn't say that trying to blackmail him, you people wouldn't have heard anything about money. Sweetheart, you know where the places have been. Don't worry about me going to churches and all that. I know what I'm doing here. Benita, no cry. Why are you crying? Benita, stop now. I don't do that. You know, Miss Mistake.
See, Benita, me, I'm very emotional. I will not be able to control myself. You said you came to clarify something. I know you are feeling bad for your friend, But the truth is, if anybody is going to take any lesson away from this, if this video is going to help anyone, you have to be as brave as Halima is. I know this is not easy for her. I can't imagine the backlash. So if you are her friend, I really just want to advise her, you really need to be strong for her, okay? Because if you start crying, she starts crying, I start crying. What
Halima,
does
Halima, do you remember the night I was at your place and you called me and you said to me that he said we should go for Kefi's party, and then we went for Kefi's thingy in her restaurant somewhere in Maryland or something?
I was there. I was there.
I just don't want to say anything while she's talking because I've been online, so there's no way we would have communicated. You know, she just sent me a message that please can she come online, and I don't know what she's coming to say, if she's going to support him, because I don't know, maybe they are friends now, you know, life can change. So I just brought her in to see. I was just saying, okay, let me see what Benita, because I've not seen her in 5 years. Because of that,
we've not seen for years. I've not seen her
because I
in
always call you
years.
to say, what did you tell Johnson? Because of him, both of us had to separate because everything he knows about both of us. So these are not, if I need to call a lot of people, there will be a lot of people on this slide now. So that you know that everybody gets, you understand, weaknesses. We have all these things. Stand by. This one I didn't even know about. She just came on. When you see your friend going through something, whether not true or not lie, you check up on the friend.
Right.
I heard you're going through this. Is it true? I heard this. Is it a lie? No, it wasn't like this. Now, if I gave you that impression, correct it. Simple. You're telling me I have a lot of blood to shed.
Don't see. I will fight you, Halima. I don't know the Apostle Suleiman. I don't know, but I mean, I don't know him one-on-one or anything. But from the little I see, you people like maybe because he does he has some power or whatever. Let me tell you one thing. See, Halima, let me tell you one thing. I'm going to tell you straight. Yeah, you said it before. I've said it, and I've said it to Benita as well again. You have made a mistake, yes, but you have decided. I'm going to hold on to that. Except you were lying. You told me yesterday that you want your truth out there so that a lot of people will not fall victim. Okay, so it means you can't be afraid of God and afraid of man. Okay, you pick one side. Are you with me? The reason you are here talking right now is because God wants you to be here to be able to say your truth. You could be gone. Okay, if you bleed continuously for a month, you and I know you can die from bleeding. Right. So if you've been bleeding, if you've been bleeding for that long, you fell sick, you got up, you fell sick, and you are here today. Okay, don't try and don't even give that thought a space that you kill off. What will you do? Everybody will die once. Everybody will die once. Nobody's going to die 2 times. You are here now. Use the opportunity to make sure that some people don't, because as I'm talking to you, he's chatting with some ladies. Yes, narcissists, they don't change.
Gistlover said, did I introduce any of my friends to him? Yes, I did, but she's not one of the people. I did.
Introduce as what?
Nollywood.
For him to just be their friends or for him to have something with them?
No. When he left, after a while, he was trying to introduce, me to another life entirely. You understand? Which is trying to think if I can allow somebody come in as a third party while we are having sex. And I'm like, I don't understand. And I said, no, I shouldn't worry, because he'll tell you, no, don't worry. If you do your eye like this, he'll tell you, no, don't worry. That's how he is.
So did that finally happen?
Huh?
Did that finally happen?
No, I brought the girl so that he can enjoy himself.
But you were not there.
2 girls. No, I'm not involved.
Okay.
So I did introduce those girls to no, I'm not there for the threesome. If I did there, I would tell you. No, no threesome, Gistlover.
So he didn't meet Benita one-on-one. Like never. You didn't. Okay.
Princess, listen to me for the last time. I said I just knew what my friend was going through, the bleeding and all of that. The Johnson she was dating, but I never met him in person.
Okay.
And then I was with her the day she decided to rewrite on top of the his name the day we went for the tattoo. That's all. And then what I knew about him, he was an oil and gas magnate.
Okay.
I think that's all. People need
I think,
yes.
I
hope people have learned from this. You know, do a background check thoroughly. Know who is engaged, who is married. If possible, post their pictures so that you will know. God knows I regretted what I did. God knows I have learned from it. If anybody wants to judge me, it's okay.
Excuse me,
I
Halima.
have already judged myself.
Excuse me, Halima. Can I say something? I like the fact that you're acknowledging all that has happened. And for me, it's an eye-opener when a man says, oh, I love you so much, I don't mind having sex with you on your period. It's an eye-opener for me right now, because I know a host of men out there that say it. Oh, I don't mind, I'll have period with you, I'll have sex with you on your period, blah, blah, blah. You know, for me now, I'm seeing another angle to that thing. It's an eye-opener for me, because
when
I
my mom heard it too, my mom was shocked. He blocked my mom. You know how he used to call my mom now? He blocked her.
So are you suing him? Are you going to sue him?
I already said I was suing him first before he went to send that letter. Even if he hadn't done all this, I would have sued his ass. I'm still going to sue him. I'm counter-suing him.
Just apart from suing him, right, which is okay, why are we not talking about how Halima is going to heal properly, therapy, and the rest of it?
I was waiting for you to finish, because yesterday that's what we started with. Yeah, but what Halima told me yesterday, Halima said, no, Halima already confirmed yesterday. She said first things first, she thanks God the bleeding has stopped. That's first thing.
But I need to go for therapy.
I know. We'll come to that. So Benita, when you don't finish your own, we'll continue with Halima. We'll round up.
Auntie Princess, Oba, Halima, we'll talk later.
Okay. So now, because Halima, the thing, I didn't want to be interjecting too much, except when I needed to ask, you know, some questions to clarify some things. Have you now that you have summarized with Benita, can I now you know, talk at least from, let me say, from a neutral person ground? You understand? Okay, so the first thing is, when I asked you, I said, how are you feeling? Are you better? But you said, thank God you are no longer bleeding. You understand what I'm saying? Now, from the look of things, I can also see that you need a lot of therapy. Definitely. That is definite. You understand? But from what you have said as well, I have picked from one or two things that you are not that kind of person that would want to ask, go out of your way to ask people for help, because you don't know maybe the stress or ridicule that will come with it. But like your friend said, I know, but I want to tell you something now, and I want you to write it down. Me, I don't know you before now. I know you on TV, but not one-on-one. So I don't have anything to gain by lying to you. Number one, what is a mistake? You've made a mistake. But you see, the most important part of it is you have realized your mistake. You have owned up to it, but now you are willing to make other people not get into that problem. So I'll tell you this one thing. No one is perfect. Everybody has a side that they don't wish people to know. Everybody has some things that they are not proud of that they've done. So I am going to tell you on that note, Halima, look at me. You see crying. Me, I can tell you, crying will damage your health. Okay? I have a lot of, if you notice, when somebody said she looks hungry, I was tired because I used medication for sleep. You know why? Let me even go there. No, don't worry. I'm saying the person was right. I was looking somehow because I'm on some medications, because I've been having challenges with my health. But then when I was advised that, Princess,
I don't sleep too. I have to force myself to sleep.
When they start saying, Princess, stop crying, stop overthinking, I didn't listen. It has a bad repercussion. That's the one thing I would tell you. You understand what I'm saying? You have to first identify the fact that there must be a reason this thing has come to fall, so that maybe God even wants to use you for some people. That's number one. Number two, you need therapy. I'm not talking of just go and talk to someone. I am talking of a very good therapist. So when we finish, I'm going to send you the number of somebody that is extremely good. You understand? Extremely. I'm not talking of Kwekwe. You understand what I'm saying? One of the best in Nigeria. Do you understand me? I will send that to you. so that you can contact the person, and then we'll move from there. Now, the other thing I want to say is this. Fine, you have said right now you have stopped bleeding. But I also, the Bible says, Christian mighty wise me, Bobby Angel yet me, you have to be prepared all the time. Okay? And you said you normally you just live your life. You don't really be person where I'm going to now ask you, you see where you then and now God hold you. Now you hold your life. You have to look for a way to reconnect with your God one-on-one. I know you will go to churches, they will pray, they will fast with you. That is good, because when you are in situations like this, you can't fast or pray for yourself. You need assistance. Sure, you see, but you have to trace yourself back to your God and find him and hold on to him. Because you know what I can tell you? A lot of attack is still going to come spiritually. I didn't tell you this yesterday because I know a lot of people joke too much about things, and me, I'm not like that. When the life was going off and on, first time, second time, up to the like fifth or sixth time, and I was writing, please, I can do it. I was writing it in the comment section.
Let's not give people power. I think it's okay.
Wait. The moment I even started, the moment I wanted to start, I know what happened to me. That's I was like just
Stop
now.
So because I can see you guys writing Iyabojo. I'm done talking about.
Don't mind them. Don't look at them. Listen to me. So what I'm saying is, face your God. You see, apart from therapy, you need to find yourself back to God. You understand? God will be the judge of everybody, whether old or young. You need a personal relationship with him. Apart from maybe you go out to pray. Okay, that's the advice I'll give you online in front of everybody. But I'll talk to you in your DM. So please, if you have the chance, read your DM. But I want to tell you something. You are strong. You are courageous. What you have done, a lot of people cannot do it. And I'm going to say this. Some people on this life are still in this trap, but they are feeling my own go different. It no go different. If Loto Apostle Suleiman is the way that all these things that we are seeing, it cannot change. People like that don't change. Don't let anybody be deceiving you. It's only God that knows who is worshiping him, who is truly worshiping him. So, Halima, thank you so much. God bless you. We'll talk after the live chat, but for the sake of this chat, you have to retrace your steps back to God. You need therapy, serious one, okay? And then you need to be prepared. The road ahead is going to be rough. It's never easy to tell the truth. I don't want to tell you the things I saw when I decided to come out and say the truth. People will attack you. People you have helped, they will turn against you. But it doesn't matter. Just be looking at the person that kept you. That is God Almighty.
Yeah.
Okay? So thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you for listening. I hope you're able to pick something and work on it and live a very responsible life, and teach your children how to be contented, and pray to God and go close to God. Because if I was very close to God, I should be able to, you know, the spirit of discernment, they said, but I mean, it wasn't up at that time. Maybe that's why I made a, you know, bad judgment call. But I hope you make the right decisions that are better than mine, that I have made. That's all that I have to say. Thank you all. God bless you. Thank you.
No worries. We'll talk after the live. Thank you, everyone.
Yes. I didn't even call your names. If I call your names, you'll be in trouble. So I leave you all to God. God bless you, everybody. God bless you, Nigerians. Thank you. God bless you.